Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am outside today. It is so beautiful. It's warm, the sun is shining bright. It is April 14th. Spring is here and everything is beginning to grow, bloom, turn green. It's trying to awaken. Mother Nature is having an awakening. And so in spirit of that, I wanted to come on and let everyone know 7 things that really helped me out and that I wish I had known sooner upon my awakening. And so first I want to just talk about a little bit of what a spiritual awakening is. So according to Gemini, a spiritual awakening is a shift in consciousness where individuals move away from a life dictated by ego, social conditioning, and external validation toward a deeper sense of internal reality and interconnectedness. It is often described as waking up to the truth of existence behind surface level routines of daily life. So in short, it is a process of unlearning who the world told you to be so that you can remember who you actually are. That is what a spiritual awakening is. And when I began to awaken, first of all, the awakening process has been really long for me. It seems like it's been years and years and years, but I really started to wake up back in 2019. And when I started to wake up, a lot of things happened in my life that kind of tried to work against my awakening. So maybe that's why it's taken me so long for me to be able to wake up. But here it is, 2026, and and it's like, you know, it's not, when I say that spiritual awakening is a process, it very much is so. It's not something, for me anyways, that just happens overnight. Like, I'm still trying to wake up. And so it's like I wake up a little bit and then the world tries to put me back to sleep. And then I wake back up. It's like nodding almost. I made a list of 7 things that will help you on your spiritual journey of awakening. Number 1, you aren't losing your mind. But it feels like you are. It really does. Every second of waking up to me has felt like, am I crazy? And then after it goes on for a little bit and you start to kind of get a grip on things and you're like, okay, I'm not crazy, you start to wonder, is everybody else crazy? Because that's like, it's such a huge difference. Like, I don't know, it's a big deal. Everything is different. The world starts feeling like it's off, or it's fake. It really does feel like a mental crisis. And you're becoming aware of what was actually always there. You're seeing the layers behind the physical world. It can be a lot. But you just need to remember that you're not crazy. You might get angry. You might get sad. You might start to grieve your old life and your old way of existing. But you're not crazy. Just, sanity check. It's not a breakdown. It's a breakthrough. Number 2, you don't have to buy the whole starter kit. You might be tempted to think that you need $500 worth of crystals, or that you need, a guru, like somebody that you go and pay $1 million to and they're going to show you the way, or, that you may need specific clothes. Spirit is free. Nature, silence, your breath, those are really the only things that you really need. You don't need to suddenly start speaking in love and light riddles. Spirit meets you where you are. So that could be like in the backyard, at the grocery store, at the factory where you work. Number 3, your social circle might shift. Friends and coworkers might not get it, and that can create a sense of isolation. I have found, though, anytime that God has led me into isolation, it's been for my greater good. I actually don't talk to anybody anymore that I used to talk to. And when I mean anybody, I mean anybody. I left my friends behind. I left my family behind when they no longer resonated for me. I have other reasons why. Like I dealt with a lot of abuse from my circle, friends and family that I used to have. So I have other reasons as to why I don't talk to anybody from my past. So that may not be your path, but some of you, it might be your path, and that's okay. Some people are meant for certain chapters, and if the people that you used to have around you aren't meant for the chapter that you're going into in your new chapter, that's okay. New ones will show up. New ones that actually speak your language. So, yeah, you stop clicking with certain friends or habits that you used to have. As your frequency changes, you don't really like the same things anymore. Like, that's okay. It's a new way of being, and just know that you're making way for new friends or experiences that match who you are actually becoming. You don't have to force the people around you to change, and you don't have to hide who you're becoming from them. Number 4, discernment is your best friend. The spiritual world is full of gatekeepers and fluff, and I hate to say it, but people who are looking to take advantage. If it doesn't resonate with your gut, just get rid of it. Like, if there's no, and that's another thing, like on number 3, with your social circle might shift. I said that you will start no longer resonating with like old friends and old habits and old things. Well, that's part of, like, you'll feel it in your gut that these things are not any longer for you. Just because somebody says God or says divine, it doesn't necessarily mean that it will apply to your journey. The spiritual awakening is all about finding out who you are and making your outer world and like everything around you match your inner world to the best of your ability. Trust your internal BS meter. Discernment is your shield. It will keep you protected. Number 5, your body will probably feel it first. Awakening isn't just in your head, it's your whole body too. You may get tired, you may start craving different types of food, or the old food that you used to eat might start to make you sick, or you might become sensitive to loud noises. You might not sleep the same hours that you used to sleep. You might not like, crowded places anymore. It can be a lot of different things. I think they call it ascension sickness or the spiritual flu. It will happen. It will happen. Your physical vessel is updating to handle new energy. So I think that some good things to do to help ease ascension sickness is just to love on yourself, lots of self-care, give yourself grace, listen to high frequency music. King Justice here on YouTube, his music got me through a very huge part of my awakening. Some days I couldn't even get out of bed, and I would put on King Justice, and I would be able to, it would make me feel better. I wouldn't be so nauseous, my headaches. It really is hard on your body. because you're changing your vibration. And so just be prepared for that. Drink some tea, take a bath, relax. It does pass. Number 6, silence is the best teacher. People scramble to find books and like videos like this one, or I know I did, or just information to kind of give you answers, but the most direct line that you have to Spirit, to God, is you. The answers aren't out there, they're in here. So yeah, just sit in total silence for 10 minutes. Number 7, so you still have to chop wood and carry water. Spirituality is not your escape from reality. You still have to pay bills and you still have to show up for your life. The 3D world still requires you to eat, work, and pay your bills. So the goal isn't to leave the 3D, but it is to bring your spirit into the 3D world. It's not an escape. It is a new way of being. So I was just wondering, what is one thing that made you realize that you were moving out of a 3D existence? Was it something like, the ascension sickness? You started getting dizzy, or you started getting ringing in your ears, or you started to notice you weren't wanting the same food, or was it something different, like you just didn't really vibe with your friends anymore, or didn't want to watch the same movies or eat the same food that you used to? Or was it something more deeper than that, where you realized that you didn't have to go to church to find God, that you could just find God right here sitting out underneath the tree? Let me know in the comments below, and hit like if you enjoyed this video, and you can subscribe to my channel if you want, so that you get updates the next time that I post a video. Thank you guys for watching. I really enjoyed it, and I hope that this video of 7 things that I wish I knew before I embarked on my spiritual awakening helped you out. Thanks for watching. See y'all later.